McGee, who's over here? I think he's here like the entire game or something. Excuse me. Hi. I am Rolkenmoy. Rolkenmoy. Or something, I don't know. In 4! By God. The FF10 puzzles are fairly simple. I mean, some of the later ones are kind of complex. They're fairly simple if you're just going through the game, but if you're trying to do the destruction spheres in some of them, it's not something you're going to easily figure out on your own. It'll be, you know, maybe even some of them an hour or more to do the destruction sphere. I think this dude wiggles while he talks. Okay, let's see here. There's a long chain of events here. So we have to find a Philo in the southeast area of Lowtown. It's probably over here, because I believe kids hang out over here. Fidget Philo. These people have funny names. And the fidget dude's fidgeting, as it turns out. There's too many whats in your statements. Too many whats. Alright, so talk to him. Mentions kids are looking for one. Go to Rabbinaster's central section. Southern Plaza. Which actually, hold on. Yeah, that's outside, isn't it? Yeah, that's outside. Alright, so we need to leave. I thought it was mentioning that, but it's not. There will be a curious woman staring at the thingamadangle. So I'm not reading chat because I'm trying to read this thing here. Apologies. Good God, this is quite the chain of events. We have to talk to Old Dallin, or no, talk to the dude in Old Dallin's place. We have to talk to Philo about the children looking for a medallion. Talk to a curious woman. You. A necklace, you say? Sure. Then we run over here to the magic shop, which is actually quite far away, to be honest. Like, seriously, how are you supposed to, like, come up with this, that you have to do this to get these fragments? I don't, like, how? I understand this is fully optional and stuff like that. This dude's over here drinking a Pepsi or something. Okay. I didn't have any options when talking to the Salted Imperial. Hello, Fred. Let's go back and talk to the curious lady and see if there was some other chat option I can get now. With her or something. Bash you fucking head in. Hello. I've already talked to you. You don't have anything else to say to me. So, according to what Akasha pasted, what is my most liked ability or skill gaining system? 9 has a pretty interesting one. 10's is pretty good. 9 and 10, to be honest. Supposedly, I'm supposed to select the first option twice when talking to this guy. You talk to the merchants. Was there a part where I need to talk to merchants? I must have missed that. Ah! I did miss that. We have to go to the bazaar first. Okay. Thank you, Akasha. Logic is fought with nonsense. This is common knowledge. I don't know about that. Logic is fought with logic. That's how you get logic. And then you confuse everyone. And then everyone starts spouting nonsense. Sold it to an Imperial. Alright, so now we can run over here and talk to the Imperial. It should give us an option, in theory. Spouting nonsense for no raisins at all. Can't even buy raisins. That's a lame. I confused you. What else is new? That's pretty much what I do, is confuse people. No, not you. This dude's over here threatening random people in Lowtown for some reason. I confuse myself all the time. This is true. I wasn't paying attention to... Well, where is she? Presume I'm gonna have to go talk to her again. So let's run down to her. I really don't like this side chain of events to deal with the rest of Nabrius. Whatever. Naburis. Oh, she's gone. Let's assume I actually did everything properly and go talk to Philo again. Don't whine about a lack of raisins. I just want to have a great time at the stream. I also went out the wrong gate. I was busy reading puns for some reason. Gosh darn pun. Is it? Punters? Punters? Is it punters or punters? I'll go with punters. Although I would like to call you punters. It sounds like an insult. It sounds like some weird British insult. You punter? What'd you call my mum? I don't know what I'm on about, by the way. I've been doing optional stuff in this game for too long. How long have we been playing this game? Like a week? I don't know why I'm opening this. Philo's over here. We've been playing this game a week. This is a chest that's not normally there, and we've already got, what, like, technically 40 hours in or so? What would Pinello have to say about you seeing women? If you have a fat PS3, you can play it. Apparently there's a PS3 version of FF12 I was unaware of. If you have an old fat version of your PS3, you can play PS2 games on it. Hello. Hi, Shile. I don't know why you would walk in the desert to see the sights. It's a freaking desert. Just get a pile of sand and you can see the sights. It'll be fine. I don't know where Moomin is, and Avak is probably busy with classwork. Well, some of the first PS3s are fat PS3s. I was, yes. Freaking give it to me, for the love of God. I don't. Tired of this quest already. We were only on the first part of it. Hooray! A grimy fragment. She didn't even clean it. Just had a grimy medallion. So now we can head back down to Lowtown and talk to Dude Man McGee, I presume. Because we have the 3 bits, and I assume he has the 4th one. Unless he's going to send us on another quest to find the 4th one. So I haven't seen Akasha, almost said Avak. I haven't seen Akasha mention anything about a 4th one, so. It's been so long since I've done this part of the game. There he is. Hello. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Hey! Good times. So we have the Medallion of Bravery. The Bravery Medallion now. So we have to go back to Nabudis and talk to Dude Man who's next to the bridge. I wonder if that bunny ever gets any exercise. You hate Blitzball. It may as well actually do the other medallions before we head back there. So let's do what Akasha just pasted there. I don't know why you would hate Blitzball. I loved Blitzball. I spent so much time playing Blitzball. In fact, I'm hoping they bring Blitzball into FF14 so we can have some sort of sweet multiplayer Blitzball going. I'd be so up for that. Alright, so let's head to Arcades. We will be spending quite a bit of time in Blitzball next week as well. Although I haven't determined if I'm going to be streaming it or not. I really wish it would put you down in the main town. I haven't determined if I'm going to be streaming FF10 or not. I mean, the internet's been a lot more stable than it was previously, so I guess I could just bump up the quality and see how it handles that. And by bump up the quality, I mean stream in 720. This cutscene. Alright. In old Arcades, the player can find... Oh wait, no. Sorry, in Arcades, the player can find within the magic shop, which is up here, Did I get all of the Walker Reels and best weapon? Probably not. I don't remember. It was a long time ago when I first did 10. You hated Blitzball only because you sucked at it. You can abuse some mechanics in Blitzball to make it incredibly easy. And I will be doing that just like I did it the first time. Talk to him, mentions auto. We go to Old Arcades. Find a proper gent sitting on a side wall on the eastern side of the Alley of Muted Size. That's a lovely name. I do tempt fate by saying the internet has been stable, but it has. You can't really argue that. I mean, I've dropped 120 frames, which is perfectly fine. Out of, what, 156,000 so far. So, where are the muted size at? Time for a beer. Oh, we're already in a muted size. Eastern side. If I can manage to navigate this stairway, that'd be great. I think he's actually over here. Yes, this is why I keep remembering this guy and trying to talk to him. Every time I come here, I try to talk to Otto. Hi. I only have 9 shops, dude. I'm not loaded. You took a chunk off the medallion to make a... He made a ring. Out of a chunk of a medallion that he just took off. How do you take off a chunk of moon silver from a medallion? Do you have like a blade or something? Or do you rip it off with his bare hands like a manly man? Those 120 frames will be sorely missed. I don't think so. And it probably did that when I started because the hard drive had to spin up, so XSplit will report dropped frames even though it's not actually sending any. 120 frames is 4 seconds worth of crap. Which sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things here, there's been a lot of seconds since I actually started. Hello. The Frog King. Friggin' Frog King. Alright. Now we need the final medallion. And hopefully Akasha hasn't gone off to get to beer herself. Let's go find the teleport crystal. May as well save too, it's been a while since we saved. It would be sad to see all of the progress lost as I slur all of my S's as if I've been drinking. Apologies, I slur my S's a lot. After giving the first 2 medallions to the Numoi, the player must travel to the Muted Scarp in the Nebrius Deadlands. Then head northeast. Aha, here's the hidden path bit. Alright, so we just head back to the Deadlands, and I remember this bit, so we're good. Teleporte to... We'll actually teleport to the forest. Silica wood, as it were. What medallion is this? So we'll get a lustreless medallion. Alright. That'll probably be the medallion of might that we need for chaos. I think it's called the medallion of might. You have to open the door of despair with the medallion of might, yes. It's such a lovely name for a door. Playing any FF drunk would be fantastic. Where am I going? Where am I going this way? That's a cool looking chocobo. Look at this thing. Got some blue highlights. I like that. Let's just hit every trap. I don't care about traps because we're going to hit the save point up. Fred is speaking some sort of moon speak to me over here. Rochefort 8 degree? Is that what that's supposed to be? I'm unsure. Save game, yes please. We will save again once we've got the final medallion as well, because that is the closest save point to chaos. And we're actually going to do a chain of fights before chaos, if I am recalling correctly. He is drunk. There is a level 99 red chocobo that can be spawned. That is not it, by the way. Hi, Zerosu. It has a 100% chance to drop a specific item that I can't remember, but it's fairly rare to spawn, and it only spawns in the whatever that place is, the Calmlands, except not the Calmlands. The names on these doors are great. You must use the Medallion of Bravery to open the Door of Horrors. And then you have to go use the Medallion of Love to open the Door of Loathing. We will back out of Nabudis to actually save before we do Chaos, but we're gonna fight 2 bosses back to back. And then save. Could it be the ribbon? Possibly. I don't know. Ribbon's pretty rare. You can get an infinite number of ribbons if you really wanted to, but it is pretty rare. Also, these guys should probably just stop fighting me, because it's not gonna work. They do have a rare drop of Hastega motes though, so you could farm those for Hastega motes if you actually wanted to. Not a terrible idea. I think you can steal them from a certain place too. Akasha Senpai. Straight north from here? Yeah. Very itchy nose. Very itchy nose. And I don't know why. What does bravery do? Same thing as faith, except for strength. It's the secret area, by the way. Very hard to see because of the thick grass right there, and this is covered by water, so easy to miss. And that'll lead you up to this place, which is a lovely place. There's also a trap right here, so we're gonna go around that. That gives you disease. It doesn't double, but it effectively gives you some percentage boost to your strength. Faith gives you some percentage boost to your magic. And here's the place I've been grinding, by the way. This is why. They will cast Reflect on themselves and each other. So and they will cast Dark on you, Blind Go specifically. So if you can't kill them quickly, you will have a little bit of an issue on your hands. There's the Blind. They do drop a lot of items, and when I say a lot, I do mean a lot. There are many. I'm gonna clear out this whole area first. You actually technically get 2 sets of spawns in this area, so it's double spawns. My freaking nose. Itchy. Excuse me. What are you on about, Neroxen? My god, they vanished. They're not actually here. Diz? Who's Diz and why are we doing them? You obtained lusterless medallion, which we must give luster to. And here's the other half of this spawn, by the way. It's not a full spawn. In fact, sometimes it doesn't even spawn at all, but you do get a double when you run back. Onward! And we'll save on the way, we'll kill the 2 bosses, we will run back and save again. Whatever the closest save point is, which I'm not actually sure what the closest save point is. Does this side have a closer save point? I don't know, I never actually went out that side. I think it does. Oh, for God's sake. Thank you. If Vaughn gets confused, it's like a death sentence for everyone, because he one-shots everyone. As to be expected, considering he does 4,900 to a turtle. The senpai stuff makes you cringe? What's wrong with senpai? It's just a Japanese word. You got a problem with Japanese words? What does senpai? Senpai mean... Is that the one that means like upperclassmen or whatever? Then there's one that means underclassmen, which I don't remember at all. Explosions. Because various explosions. That's why you cringe? I suppose that would be reason enough to cringe. I don't know why I keep checking these things' levels. Is it les memes or animu? It's a Japanese word! Just because people on Reddit use it for memes doesn't mean it's not a Japanese word. I should really have Libra up. I'm so lazy though. Oh, Ash is dead. We should probably fix that. I like how I noted. Oh, Ash is dead. Let's fix that. Totally. Alright. This shouldn't be a very hard fight. He does have a weakness. It is wind. Which I never actually managed to change that. So we're going to be spamming Aroga pretty much that entire fight. Apart from the start when we'll be clearing out the Chaos Jets. Yeah, Sensei is teacher. And I know there is a trap at the start here, which we're going to probably just eat. Yep. This place is terrible, and it's just made worse by the fact that you spawn on traps. Oh, and she has no MP now, so she can't heal. Garbage, freaking... Why does she have no MP? What happened to her?